students, in this video we are going to talk about the concept of end behavior of polynomial functions. So here I have started with a very basic polynomial function which is y equals x squared, and this is a polynomial with the highest power of, or the degree of x is here is 2. So 2 basically means that at most it can cross the x-axis at 2 places. So here, because 0, 0 is a point on the origin of the function or the graph of the function, so that's why it is actually coming, touching the x-axis and going away. So bounces off, you can say, in other words. So these type of functions with the power which is even number are called even functions. Now there's another point of note here is that even functions are symmetrical about the y-axis. So they are symmetrical about y-axis. What does this mean? This means that this is actually the y-axis, and here if I draw a line through this function, you can see that this line actually divides the function into two equal parts here. So here we can see that this function is symmetrical. Now we are going to take a look at the meaning of the word end behavior. So end behavior is basically meaning of, we actually take a look at what is happening to the function on the left side of the graph and what is happening to the function on the right side of the graph. So left and right, we take a look at what is happening to the function. Basically, what do I mean by happening to the function? That means on the left hand side, how is the function behaving? And on the right hand side, how is the function behaving? So here we can see that the end behavior of the graph on left side, it is facing upwards. So it is like an up and up function, because on the left hand side and right hand side, it is moving upwards. But when we write down the end behavior mathematically, we have to write it down in a certain way, and that's what we are going to write down right now. So for the left hand side and right hand side, let us write it down. Because we don't write the words that the function is going up and up. Although, however we write mathematically is going to be the same thing. So on the left hand side, you can see what is happening to the function as it is going towards these x values. Now, what are these x values? That means as I keep on moving forward here and over forward on the x-axis, it is going to actually go towards negative infinity, correct? Now, as x is going towards negative infinity, my y values are going towards positive infinity. So that is what is happening on the left hand side. So how do I write down the end behavior? I say that as x is going towards negative infinity, y is going towards positive infinity. So that is what the left hand side end behavior is. And for the right hand side end behavior, let us take a look at the right side of the graph. What is happening on the right hand side? As x is coming towards, now remember this side is always positive number, so it is going to the positive infinity. What is happening to the y-axis values? To the y-axis values are also going towards positive infinity. So how will I write my end behavior for the right hand side? As x goes to positive infinity, the y also goes to positive infinity. So this is how we write down the end behavior answers. And